Greetings, galactic warriors of the new Yerushalem, rising to the beat of your own drum, the heartbeat of Gaia and the heartbeat of humanity in sync, in harmonic resonance. The two hearts beat as one. The path has been cleared, and we have a direct link to infinitely expanding Creator Source through our heart center. Shakti and Shiva are in divine union. The Christos, the Magdalene, the eagle and the condor fly free. Nothing can stop this harmony, the music of the spheres, of the luminous light beings, of eternal life. We are here to resolve and finish this game of duality, of suffering, of chaos. The eyes of our spirit open, and we know all things through our cosmic consciousness, our Christos consciousness, our Buddha awareness. We are reborn into pure awareness, into pure enlightenment for the golden age, and to merge heaven and earth, the physical, the non-physical, emptiness into form, form into emptiness, through the great void. It is the eternal bliss consciousness. We have many powerful energies coming in over the last 24 hours. We saw many white spikes in the Schumann resonance. I'm going to read a short transmission from a girl in the universe about the Schumann. We had large spikes continuing on the Schumann resonance, but more interesting are the lines. The Schumann resonance is spiking, and since they neutered it in August, anytime it's spiking, imagine it's about 3 times higher than it's actually showing. And today shows a 27 megahertz amplitude, which is connected with the Council of 9. Look also at the lines and markings. The higher lines toward the middle have been there for 12 days consistently. Now we have even darker, more intense markings happening at the bottom of the grid. Are these signs, hints, symbols, or extreme, amazing hits that are unexplainable? What resonates with you? Today is a big energy day. Some ascension symptoms may include eyes very dry and itchy, jaw, ear, teeth, continuing but starting to settle, head and third eye pressure, full body aches, sweating, euphoria, overwhelming joy, giddiness. Remember to take it easy on you, rest as needed, eat the cheesecake or whatever. I'm being told that very soon all those types of foods will not be tolerable by our system, so enjoy it now. Hydrate and send yourself love. You are an amazing soul. You need to hear that from you too. Tell yourself you love you. Big change is happening, and it's all because of you. Thank you for taking this mission, for being here now by the way your divinity is showing. Love and light. S.A. Smith, agirlintheuniverse.com. These are more synchronicities of the great awakening, the great shift, as we are in the process of the quantum leap of consciousness from Homo sapien to Homo luminous, beings of light, as we enter into Heros Gamos of divine union and divine love for all living beings of pure consciousness. We had 118, 118, and 1.5 or greater earthquakes in the last 24 hours. The ring of fire of Lemuria is totally lit up again today. The most powerful on the ring, 6.2, Mamuju, Indonesia. And a couple hours before this recording, we had a powerful 4.0 in the heart of Lemuria and Pahala, Hawaii with a 4.0, 33 kilometers depth. Earlier today in the crown chakra of Earth with a 3.7 in Sandpoint, Alaska, 37 into the 73, heaven on earth. And then also in Mamuju, earlier today, 5.7, 18 kilometers depth. And that was at 2.969 latitude, 118.893 longitude. There we have the 118 again. The 1010 portal. The first portal in my sacred condor also encoded in there, the 88 of the Lion's Gate of the Lyran royalty, and the 369 of the free energy codes of Nikola Tesla, 635 UTC. Then south of Fiji Island, 4.6. Japan, 4.1. The sacred portal of Napakos, Greece, 4.2. Chile, South America, off the coast of Isen, 4.7. And then a 4.7 in Okinawa, Japan. The 1111 portal, 119 kilometers depth. Then we had the 4.6 in Indonesia, and then the 6.2, the most powerful today in Indonesia. 1828 UTC with the 6.2. We have the 888 encoded, 18 kilometers depth. Russia today, again, with these multiple activations. On the border, Mongolia, Russia, in the Havsgol Nur, the sound of light, also felt in Lake Baikal. Nur is the largest lake in Mongolia, and Lake Baikal, most sacred, largest lake in Russia. And this was all part of the Mongolian Empire, and this is also in the sacred mountains of Altai. Altai is like the Himalayas for the Mongolian shamans. Sifu from the Blue Wolf clan transmitted the knowledge of these peoples to us many moons ago. Also the Caribbean and Central America with the Atlantean Divine Masculine 3.4, the 7, a 4.7 Indonesia, then the 4.0 in Pahala, Hawaii, then 4.4 Fiji, 4.4 Guatemala, on both sides of the Ring of Fire, the left and the right, the yin, the yang, Venus, Mars, the red, the blue, 4.4, 4.4, creating the 8.8 portal, 556 kilometers depth in Fiji, 35 kilometer depth in Guatemala, Central America, of our Mayan brothers and sisters of the light. Aho! We have many powerful transmissions today. We're going to start again with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 18 degrees, 28 minutes Aquarius. There's the 18 again, the 99. The sun at 25 degrees, 7 minutes Capricorn. The current Sabian symbol for the moon, a forest fire quenched. Sabian symbol for 19 degree Aquarius. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun, a nature spirit dancing in the mist of a waterfall. Sabian symbol for 26 degree Capricorn. This is from astrologyweekly.com. And now we're going to send a bunch of codes to you from Divine Sister of the Light, Lori Cooksey. 17 727 717 code 33 637 33rd victory to the light. Time ain't on your side anymore. Age of Aquarius is here now. You can run your little mouth all day, mainstream media, but the hand of God just smacked you back into yesterday. 31 644 Galactic Federation of Light, Ashtar Command 144,000. 31 645 the trumpet is sounding. Back to the future 1004 Doc. Number 5D chest, knockout, knockout, knockout. We are the champions of the universe. 17, it's going to be biblical. 144,000 plus. Praying for a peaceful transition. New earth now. This is not political. This is about choosing unity. Together we rise. One love only. 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. 2, he maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. 3, he restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. 4, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. 5, thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. 6, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Tesla code 369. I am holding the energy, frequency, and vibration of love. I am free. I am sovereign. I am source. I am grateful. 15 733. God wins, love wins. 13 741. 143-17. I love you. New Earth, 5D, 5th dimension, fully sovereign. And today from Divine Brostar of the Light Huna Flash, 1331. The final purge. January 21, final purge for Lionsgate. Trinity gates open February 1st. Sector 6. High. First fire. Tirani Motu. Kahu firing up. Kerihi Motu. Tuahi firing up. Kopunoi Motu. Tona firing up. Okapi Motu. Toki completed. Lemurian OS5 anchoring the new codes from planet Huna into the old Earth. Hang on to your hat. Activating Angel's Door Stargate from Lake Titicaca, Peru, February 26. 444444 code from LZ6 today. 6 times 4 equal 24D from HOH.Earth. Today from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn, Servant of Yahweh. 1010. You have your life in your hands, all yours now. The light of Creator is soon to be activating the palms of your hands to your new life. Keep looking up and on the Most High to navigate through the water. Rest and relax today, knowing that God has the Divine Masculine Christ safe in His hands. They are being cleared of karma to enter into the bridal chamber of Heros Gamos sacred marriage with their equally Christed counterpart 144. Aries season 2021 brings this new cycle of sacred marriage. This is your time of restoration from karmic debts owed. This life force energy of Shekinah is filling your spirit, replacing what's been stolen from past karmic attachments. This season brings the neutralization needed for a fresh new beginning in love. The 888 Jesus Christ code is restoring your primordial DNA blueprint back into your original root structure. This is restoring the divine feminine and the feminine Christ back into their original soul agreement and frequency of being a perfect match in the same harmonic tone, one code. This is true freedom for your soul from everything that is not pure source energy. This is also happening for the genetic bloodline of Adam and the divine masculine Christ collective. We have closed the book on distorted masculine messianic rule and suppression of the divine feminine Christ. We are here to witness the collapsing of the old earth and the old heaven. The dawning of a new day is here, bringing great change. We are in a new dimensional timeline of our new earth, kingdom of God, with Shekinah, the Holy Spirit, by Yahweh's side. This is completion, wholeness, unity, balance, and harmony that we have needed for our new heaven and new earth to birth, the kingdom come. Focus on receiving your Dharma for your efforts of collapsing the Piscean age in heaven and on earth. This is your destined DNA and birthrights that you will soon be witnessed in the flesh. Today from Divine Brostar of the Light Pars Kute. Dear friends, this is a multi-dimensional spiritual war, and it has nothing to do with politics. All that is happening in this now moment is part of the divine plan initiated by Source. It is way deeper than politics. Our Earth is being freed. There is a consciousness revolution now on planet Earth. The reawakening phase is nearly complete, and the unwoke masses are in for the shock of a lifetime. Dear friends, be very proud for serving the light of all that is. We are celebrating the victory of the light of Source with sacred love of one, Pars Kute. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. My heart and soul are overflowing, for indeed out of the seeming turbulence such awakening of souls is happening, which is unprecedented and has never happened before. Deep within the soul memory bank something intense and immense is triggering, as the heart center opens and the soul and heart move into higher cosmic expansion. The truth of who and what the soul itself in truth is, as divinely created, is making itself known and felt more and more. The shackles, the bonds, the imprisonment which the mind dominance brought since the fall of Atlantis and the great flood is now cracking, breaking up to the core, and as the heart center opens more and more, the sacredness is emerging, the true sacred knowing and the sacred remembering. Every soul indeed embraces omnipresence within itself. The soul, it cannot ever be bound by the mind, for the mind is finite, and indeed it cannot stretch that far. Only the heart center, fully as one with the soul, and thus the divine source, can move into interdimensional space, and indeed into universal oneness, as it indeed is able to traverse universes and wander where it wills. I have intensely experienced this in the last few years. Once one experiences omnipresence, and once the soul remembers its galactic and universal heritage, it cannot shrink back into the lower realms of 3D. It is impossible. Indeed, everything is energy and frequencies. The higher your own vibrational frequency from deep within yourself, your own heart center infused by divine love, divine light, and divine power, divine wisdom, the more you will be firmly anchored and stable. Inner peace comes, inner equilibrium. No thing and no one can disturb this unless you allow them to. With it comes mastery in the highest degree, oneness, unity. When I do my soul readings, I often stand in awe of the immense power inherent within each soul. Some souls, like the glorious ones, were created to reflect the glory of the divine and the glory of creation. The beautiful ones, to co-create beauty, to walk in and with beauty. The joyful ones, to become the fountains of joy and have this inner joy sprouting forth and overflowing in all of creation. The wisdom keepers are the souls whose innate wisdom flows from them. They are indeed work with the divine wisdom, and when fully tapped into this, they become the wise ones who guide and bring wise counsel. The loving ones, unconditional love in all its forms and expressions. The graces, the immense power of true forgiveness and loving grace. The shining ones and the illumined ones are born mystics, sages, prophets, and way-showers who light up the sacred paths for others. There are too many soul groups to mention here, but every soul group indeed carries aspects of the divine creation with them, their own souls. It is when the soul finally remembers its own inherent power, which the divine uniquely created within them, that they finally can step into fullness of their own power. As the heart center opens and there is just pure, unconditional love. In my soul empowerment courses, I guide souls to remember and to truly connect with the cosmic support systems, which are omnipresent and always available to all souls on earth. Not one soul is ever cut off nor separated from the divine and the rest of the cosmos. Indeed, all souls are always omnipresent, universally so. It is a matter of remembering and fully living from the heart and soul. When one does so, it will not matter anymore what is going on around and outside of self. One is firmly anchored in the highest truth within, as one with the divine, and thus fully empowered as a soul, living empowered as a true master soul, a true son and daughter of the divine source. The soul is eternal and infinite. Death indeed is an illusion, for the soul never dies but lives on. When leaving the planet, it merely resumes its true soul form and returns to its galaxy or star system or constellation of origin. From JudithKusel.com. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Lisa Marie Wright. Much chaos, drama, unrest, much being revealed, much density being released, intense energies, many in a space of fear, uncertainty, confusion. More and more of humanity is rapidly awakening and embodying heart-centered being, much playing out at this time. All is a return to love, purity, wholeness, abundance, freedom. The entire 3D matrix is being shut down. None of the old can be brought into our whole new reality. It all must crumble. Trust, you, your heart and intuition, that which flows through you, that which your unique experience is revealing to you, that all is unfolding in perfect divine design, that all is crumbling of enslavement and the liberation of humanity, that light has returned through the hearts of humanity. Bright days ahead. Keep glowing and flowing through it all. Be at peace with it all and allow it to all play out. Be kind, gentle, loving, compassionate, patient with yourself and all. All are feeling the intensity of these energies. Much is surfacing to release. Allow it all to come up and out. Much is being exposed, revealed, unveiled. Truth, freedom, full disclosure are frequencies within releasing density held within will lead to higher and higher states of consciousness, knowing, being, embodiment of your mighty I Am presence, freedom. Those who have chosen to ascend the ascension cycle are dying to the human experience. Without laying down our vessels, we are crystallizing our DNA, returning to heart-centered being, our true nature, and embodying our divinity. The only way to set yourself free is to purify your DNA. There is nothing you need outside of self. What is this trying to show me that I still need to heal, release, clear within? What would pure, unconditional love do, be, choose? What serves and is in alignment with my highest good and the highest good of all? What am I engaging in, participating in, holding on to, attaching to that does not exist in the new? Judging, blaming, pointing fingers, participating, engaging in, and focusing on that which no longer serves, that which is rapidly crumbling, will lead to spiraling in lower states of consciousness. Remaining heart-centered and focused within on your own transformation, your own journey, your own mission, your gifts, your skills and abilities, they set you free. Release the need to follow, search, seek outside of self. Much misinformation presenting at this time. Your heart knows the truth when it feels it, trust it. Validate within if limiting external distractions is in your highest good and the highest good of all at this time. All that is unfolding is assisting in your liberation and the liberation of Earth and all of humanity. The freedom ride is in full throttle and will continue to be turbulent, as all that no longer serves rapidly crumbles, and all that is not aligned with pure unconditional love and service to the highest good of all is eternally purged from Earth and the hearts of humanity. Deep breathing, connecting with nature, creative expression, self-care, remaining solution focus, remaining focused with high vibe foods, hydration, will all assist in navigating these energies with greater ease. We are the greatest love story ever told. We are the greatest shift in consciousness that has ever occurred. We are making cosmic shifts. We are free to fully love and live again. We are rocking this shift. All is well, and all is unfolding in perfect divine design. Freedom forevermore. Love and light have won. We are home. Our time has come. One together we shine. Shine on. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, releasing karmic codes, spiritual advancement, as your inner and outer worlds continue to align, as the light spectrum of your daily reality shines, we ask you to acknowledge your soul journey, to see the grand picture of your role, the necessary bumps along the way, the moments of expansion, clarification, repositioning of your journey, a sudden, unexpected direction, road paths to choose, leading to this now moment of higher light integrated intelligence. To see the path of your awakened higher light intelligence enables you to perceive your reality as a series of experiences, leading you to a point of higher vibrational integration of your multidimensional self. Part of this role and part of navigating your light library will enable you to access, release, and be shown what is required. For the now moment is all you have. The pathway of your unfolding reality is to see what needs to be completed, cleared, activated, awakened. To have patience with the moments of difficulty and see this as a way of obtaining a deeper sense of patience and understanding with the journey before you. To view every confronting emotional energy as an opportunity of viewing your internal energy stimulus, the initial impulse of emotion, the initial thought, to understanding the point of emotion, physical connection, leading you to react in a certain way. We ask you to be your own personal observer, to look deeply within at your influences, your point of separation from higher light intelligence, a deeper internal light journey, sending love and blessings for your day. From KarenLithica.com. And today, January 14th, 2021, Uranus goes direct. Uranus, the Great Awakener, moves direct, and there are no planets in retrograde until the end of the month. You can expect new ideas, new inspiration, and possibly some unpredictable energy and surprises. Collectively, we continue to purge and integrate more light as we soar higher. This is a wonderful period to take action upon your intentions. From CarrieMBush.com. Today from Here in the Moon Astrology, Thursday, January 14, 2021. Impermanence, noun. The way change falls in love with you. From Andrea Bolt. A heads up, a reminder that right on the heels of yesterday's Plutonic new moon, erratic and volatile awakener Uranus is stationed to turn direct today at 7 degrees Taurus, and as predicted, hurling cracking lightning bolts of revelation and hubris from a thundery sky. This is volatility on steroids. The great maverick is in cahoots with Mars, square Jupiter, and Saturn in Aquarius, electrifying an already febrile atmosphere. Keep the inner and outer separate. In the outer world wasteland, witness it in the perfect centrifugal storm of epochal events. In your own life, frame it as exactly the voltage and bandwidth you need to shift from being a change agent to an evolutionary between now and 2043. For 3 weeks in February, a huge stellium of planets in the sign of the futurist, not experienced since 1962, is going to download the Aquarian agenda. So be alert now for synchronicities, intuitions, light bulb moments, signs, and symbols, and capture them before they vanish. The Sky God operates by delivering unpredictable shocks, reversals, or insights that electrify you out of your comfort zone, teaching you to collaborate with the inevitable. It's a time in your life when something new, something eccentric needs to break through into conscious awareness. The big shift in your evolution from 3D to 5D happens when you realize that enlightenment is not about leaving the world and your human traits behind, but about integrating your quirks, idiosyncrasies, weirdness, and sore and sensitive spots into what makes you, you. That is your unique gift, and the world needs it. It's not about conforming, twisting, or shaping yourself to fit the collective norms, but about being gloriously liberating yourself. That is your genius and your essential soul imprint. You are not here to fit in, be well balanced, or conform to keep the peace or earn love. You are here to be eccentric, different, perhaps strange, perhaps just to add your small piece, your little ragged self to the great mosaic of being. You are here to become more and more yourself. You are leaving behind the roles, all the settling for, the making nice, the barely breathing and calling it a life, and birthing a new level mission. The past is now inaccessible no matter how hard you try to cling onto it. In 2021, there's no such thing as the new normal. Let's aim for transmutation. Transmutation isn't a slow burn, it's a wildfire. Your inner fires are being reflected on the outer landscape. You're called now to shed yourself of anything that's not aligned with the truth of your higher nature. Money, identity, dreams, reputation, status. A radical offering up of illusions and bindings. From Here in the Moon Astrology.co.uk. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Lua Astrology. Venus in Capricorn, trine Uranus retrograde in Taurus. Uranus stations direct in Taurus. Sun conjunct Pluto in Capricorn. Today's astrological picture is a melting pot, complex, intense, and unpredictable. It's important that we give ourselves and each other space to assimilate the process. Disruptions are possible as Uranus shakes up the established order of things. We may be aware of acute pressure or acute fear. If you feel anxious, ground yourself. Wait for the weird to pass. Unconscious forces are at work. Reconnect to your core. Don't be afraid to own your power and your shadows. Detox. Certain aspects of life may need to be allowed to decay to fertilize new growth. Be flexible. Death and rebirth are never-ending cycles. Roll with the changes. Identify what makes you feel empowered and rock your truth. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Zolkin Times. Kin 3-1. Blue overtone monkey. The number 5 is called overtone, and its key words are empower, radiate, and command. The 5th step of any wave spell is about summoning up your personal power. That means no feeling sorry for yourself or any negative thinking that weakens you. Be your own best friend today by focusing on your strengths. Today is Blue Monkey, and the key words associated with it are illusion, magic, and play. When Monkey falls on the 5th day, that results in a potentially explosive situation, but don't panic. I mean in a good way. The magical aspects of the Blue Monkey are given a huge power boost. Beware though, Monkey will still play tricks on those unsuspecting, so don't be a buffoon. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Blue Overtone Monkey, Kin 31, 14 January 2020, Magical Empowerment. 14-1-2021 equal 5-1-5 equal 11 equal 2. 14 Publicity, Recognition, Fame. 1 New Beginnings, Original Leader. 5 Freedom, Liberation, Change, Transformation. 11 Portal, Gate, Polarity. 2 Twins, Cooperation, Partner. Kin 3-1 equal 4 Form, Structure, Foundation. A day to step up and claim your power as the new Earth leader. Day 5 in the Blue Hand Wave spell of accomplishing healing on all levels through accessing greater knowledge and skills. The 5th day enables you to command magical healing power, regenerating and rising as the great and powerful magician that you are. Tone of creation. Overtone, tone 5 in the spiritual realm. Action commands, power empowers, essence radiance. 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation, and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. The 5th day of the Blue Hand Wave spell is the one that empowers. When we give ourselves permission to receive and feel unconditional love and nurturance, we transform and become radiant beings. Which aspects of your life or outlook would you like to transform in order to feel empowered? Command your radiance and spread your golden light. The most noble of leaders are those who rule through their beautiful heart. True leaders are compassionate and have radiant auras that uplift and empower others. Today's question is, how can I use my inner magician to empower healing, transforming my life through play and spontaneity, allowing my true radiance to shine? Divine blessings for a day filled with great healing, spontaneity, and laughter. Unleash your radiant magic. In Lakek ala Kin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger. Kin 66. Kin 3-1, Blue Overtone Monkey. The mantra, the code for today is, I empower in order to play. Commanding illusion, I seal the process of magic. With the overtone, tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of self-generation. And with that, radiant beings of light, let us know in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, your visions, your dreams, your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future uploads. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to also thank everyone for your support and pledges on Patreon and your donations. We are relying 100% on pledges on Patreon and donations for our daily living expenses. And we're just beyond halfway to the point of what we need to keep bringing these transmissions to the world daily. And we have many great things coming to our pledges on Patreon and to all of you. So we'd like to welcome and thank Divine Bro Star of the Light Caesar Abra for your pledge and support on Patreon. We'd also like to thank Divine Bro Star of the Light Adam Levinson for raising your pledge to the highest tier, and we'd like to welcome you to the Council of 12. So thank you, Adam, for your support, and we'll be in touch, and we look forward to working with you on the first Healing Retreat Center that we are in the process of manifesting with your help and the help of others that join us in investing in this opportunity. And this will be the first blueprint for healing retreat centers around the world. So if you'd like to support our work and mission of the Eagle and the Condor, you can make a pledge at patreon.com/Prime Disclosure, and that link will be in the description. And if you'd like to make a donation, also our PayPal link is under the video in the description. We'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Barbara Schwerer, for your donation today. And we'd also like to thank Divine Angel of the Light, Arifa Gill, for your donation today. Thank you very much, angels. And I'd also like to give our thanks to everyone supporting my Sacred Condor, my Queen's art business on Etsy. You can purchase her goddess totems right now on lunagoddessart.com. That link will also be below. So thank you everyone for supporting her and her beautiful art. Now I'd like to take a moment and talk about the beauty today in the New Earth manifestation of day 18 of Anchoring in Fully, the New Earth codes and 5D energies. As I was driving today to run some errands, as I was on the freeway or the highway, and I could see the peak of Mount Hood glowing in her glorious majesty with the white, brilliant white peak. There was a beautiful cloud ship station right at the tip of the peak, and because I was on the freeway I couldn't get a picture, but it was such a clear sunny day. Temperature was around 60 degrees. I was thinking, aho, 1133 coming in. What a beautiful day, what a beautiful way. And that is what we are manifesting with our powers of co-creation. And then as I was heading home to the north, the beautiful, majestic Mount St. Helens was shining with her bright peaks, and it was as if she had moved closer, and I felt the power and the radiance of this beautiful being. The mountains of Gaia hold great powers, of the power of silence, the power of stillness. There is a saying in Zen Buddhism, when you sit as still as a mountain in body, mind, and spirit, you transform into dragon and swallow the whole universe. So we appreciate the beauty of Pachamama and all her powerful elementals. Several people also have asked me about Rick Jewers. So I'd like to address this to everyone. In Global People's New Monetary System, you can connect with Rick and the Global People's New Monetary System on Facebook. And I am in communication with Rick, and him and his team are doing great things for these abundance codes for Nasar, Jasar, and creating a new monetary system that will free humanity from the Babylonian debt slavery system. So check that out, and I do give my confirmation for the work that he is doing with his team, and I may join them in the future, but now because of my time limitations and my work and what I have going on, I don't have time to participate, but I am in communication with Rick, and you can connect with him and his group on Facebook and see what they're doing, and I'll keep you up to date as things come in, and I'm connected with several of his people and his team, so I'll let you all know through these updates if there's any major changes. And you can follow and join his group. Just look up Rick Jewers, Jewers, and then his group on Facebook, Global People's New Monetary System. And he's doing weekly updates and some live streams through Facebook that you could check out. So on that note, I'm going to end today's transmission again today with Divine Brostar of the Huna lineage, Li Porore. 4 horsemen, seeding futures, wings of change. 4 royal stars, transmission, Persia, Aldebaran, Regulus, Fomalhaut, Antares, alignment, equatorial plane, planetary, Cygnus, Northern Cross, Giza, Gobekli Tepe, Abadan, Mecca, Metacor generator, Draco, Cygnus, Lyra, Aquila, Cosmic Power Punch activation, Universal Template implosion, Wave, primal Blu-ray light encoding, recalibration grids and crystal DNA, Archangel Michael presence, Mount Carmel, Grail line, Sirius Stargate Vortex Pentagram, 5 Mother Goddess locations, Syria, Restoration Feminine Time Waves, Transcend Evil Satan Inception, Andromeda Command Control, Spiral Crystal Cosmic Seedings, Body Stargate Atomic Codes, Planetary Deliverance, Ring of Fire, Tectonic Plate Technology, Lemuria, Polynesian Triangle, New Zealand, Hawaii Islands, Rapa Nui, Portal Vortex Rising, 4 Horsemen, ushering harmonic tones, natural law being restored, galactic gold plasma migration, footnote, War on Consciousness, Black Sun, Lao Sun, Agenda, Death Star, Merkaba, Extinction Narrative, collapsing. So feel into the energy of those resonances and those codes and keys, and have a beautiful, blessed day. Keep walking your sacred path with heart. We love you all. Namaste.